Alrighty then, mic check, mic check. Happy Friday. It is October 18th, 7 minutes before the open. And gotta get full auto going here this morning. Wish I would have had it on earlier. Need to get here a little bit earlier. Well, no, not a little bit. That was way early. That's like 8:15. I'm not playing that. That's a nice moonshot. Nice moonshot winner right there. Helps if I actually set a ATM, doesn't it? Let's see. Let's go 4 bigs and 2s to start. How is everybody doing? Let's see, closed out at 11,000 yesterday. Let's get all the coins reset here this morning. Early in, early out on a Friday. Let me see if I can get up the live stream here with you guys. I want to see the chat. Still about 5 minutes till the open. Got full auto. I kind of let full auto do its thing there in the morning for the first 5 minutes of the open. And any time before that. So while that is doing its thing, let me get things arranged here with you guys this morning.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Okay, so let's get through our checklists, and the very first one here, I'm going to get the live chat. There we go. There's our checklist. Check our ATM. Yes. Let's check our antivirus. I like to make sure it's really off. There we go. It is off.
Speed of YM78.
Okay, nice DCR there, top of the zone. Let's remove these zones from yesterday. And let's take a peek at the big picture. All right, so nice divergence there this morning with a double tap trap, one tick wonder reversal along with the divergence. For the big move down here, we had divergence fire again, pushed up enough to be effective. It's a 12.2 on the 8s. Let's see. All right, we just got triggered into an Enigma short right there.
Target filled.
All right, targets filled. Trade number 1 there this morning.
Target filled.
All targets filled. And I did nothing on that. That was all full auto there. Okay, so let's see, looking around. Top right. This is interesting on the 89s. I do want to actually adjust the SMLK and add that. On my 89s. I might add the info panel as well. Yeah, I think I'm going to add the info panel also.
59.
And let's see, possibly range bar closures. Nope, already got that on.
Speed of YM62. Speed of YM62. Lower bands touching on the 38. Double delta EM on the 1.
All right, so before I reset this for today, here's what it looked like yesterday. Up to 11,000 close out there at the end of the day. I need to
Lower bands
get some
touching
space to
on
put
the
that.
38.
Okay, here comes the open. Getting wild. Still have
YM1.
full auto turned on here for the first 5 minutes. I'll let the tools do the work. I want to do big fives.
Double delta EM on the 4. Fib dot EM on the 8.
So those who are new with us, I like to sit on hands for the first 5 minutes. Generally, unless a trade's just absolutely screaming there at me. First 5 minutes, kind of some interesting movement. Oftentimes some shakeout action.
Speed of YM3.
Let the tools do the work. I set it for full auto and let the tools take over there for a bit.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Okay, there is the first ready up. There's 2 ready ups here. I'm going to take a stab right here real quick. We got trips. A little behind on my entry on that. That could be trouble. Yeah, I'm going to close that. I'm behind. Wait for the third. There's 2 ready ups here. I'm looking for the third one and I will rip it. Could have held it. That's all right. Let's move. These get a little bit confusing. Woulda, coulda, shouldas. I was behind on that. Sitting there thinking too much as the speed is very high right now.
Speed of YM234.
Easy little double ready up on some speed there. Racquetball play.
163. Speed of YM 163. DCDM on the 1. Double delta EM on the 1. Lower bands of EM on the 38. Double delta EM on the 1.
Target filled. Target filled.
Okay, could turn into a tricky area here. We could continue down. See if we pop up here. All right, I'll kill it.
106.
Just enough. Oh my goodness, that ended up turning into a loss because of that slippage. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that was awful. Awful. Okay, it's getting to be some really tricky movement here. We got a 24.5 here. It was enough for
on the 8.
some movement. I'm just, it's too fast. It got massive slippage there, so ends up being another loser there.
Lower bands touch EM on the 30.
Funny, I just turned 2 winners into losers. Just the speed, too fast to react to. All right, I'm going to re-engage one more time for a leg of hope here.
Fib.em on the 38.
Nope, not a leg of hope, unfortunately.
Speed of YM.
All right, I'm going to kill it. I'm going to take the loss. Some very odd movement right there. Awful execution here this morning so far. So 24.5 and just barely gave enough up. I don't know. That I still call that a winner. It was pretty close. It was within a tick of its target. Right there up on the 4s.
Speed of YM 116.
Watching for this 89 bar to complete.
Speed of YM 100. Speed of YM 100. Lower bands touch EM on the 38.
Okay, so if that ends up, if that's a trap, I will try one more time on a leg of hope here. If we pop in a leg of hope, coming down, people looking for the shorts, if they're going to trap them in to be able to pop up here. Let's see if that is happening. We did get a divergence over here on the 8s. And we are on a pink level here that had been there before. Could be significant.
Speed of YM65.
Yeah, speed was very fast there this morning for the first 5 minutes. We're coming up on 10 minutes here. In 1 minute, we'll be 10 minutes past the open. Okay, so there's that leg of hope down, and I'll expect that first. I'll see if we're playing a trap here. So we went 10 ticks. Let's see if we're going to end up going a full 20. If I'll see if it'll let me catch a bid here. Still sitting on strong sell, but hopefully that everybody is still looking short. That's a nice leg of hope. Oof, it just spiked up.
Target filled.
38.
Okay, nope. Dirty. That is a very dirty movement there this morning. Had a couple of easy plays that I botched on executions. Okay, bottom of the channel. We'll close it quickly if we break that cipher.
Speed of YM81. Speed of YM81.
Boo. Oh boy. Gonna be one of those. All right, so we're getting triggered into an Enigma here, and get my stops back behind the Enigma short, moonshot short here. That was full autoed in. Let's see how that one plays here. Still feels very trappish to the short side, and could be doing that pop-up that I was expecting to begin with.
Speed of
Very difficult on some of those reads. Well, the reads were okay this morning. My execution was awful. I'm going to reverse. I'm going to get long. I'm going to go with my original thought. My original thought every time has been right there this morning, and I have had terrible executions. If we break through this Enigma, we should be able to get that push-up move. A lot of people still looking to try to get short there. Yeah, I think they're trapped. Yay. Get up there. Give me 20 ticks. They're at 18 ticks. Give me a full 20. There we go. And I'm sitting there playing greedy. 25, 26 ticks. Okay, gets me back to break even on 5 trades and plus a little bit, 275. I'll talk through in a little bit why I've made that decision. This really was about a very clear trap over here, and then leg of hope, should have run it, did, got stopped here on the cipher. Replay it one more time. A break of an enigma is a very strong play in the opposite direction oftentimes, especially when there is a trap situation there. Trap is coming in, everybody's looking short because this thing's been coming down, 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 down. Leg of hope, leg of hope, leg of hope. Everybody still trying to break that bottom. That's where they want their targets. So all their stops are gonna be up here, and they run it up. That happens quite often. We're trying to catch plays on that. I did not execute well. I'm gonna pull those back here. I want to see it for myself. So I got a little off right there. We ended up coming back. There's my cipher break, closing it. Then we got auto entered short on that, but that is where everybody thinks we're getting short right there. Bad place for an enigma right there. Doesn't go all the way to target, so that is an enigma fail, which ends up turning into a piercer long on king timing. I get long right here, and we close out for about 25 ticks to the upside, put me back to positive territory there. But just by a little bit, by the hair of my chinny chin chin, so to speak. Identify traps. That is the biggest thing I can tell you guys. Learn to possibly a green rover. I'm watching for a green rover. Red rover, red rover. This is green rover. Potentially all the way up. Touch one green and come back. That is possible. We have the P point right up above us. On the 8s, it looks a lot closer than it does on the lowers, but there is a P point all the way up there that we might be running up to. All that speed, I think all of a sudden, we've just got our first hang up in a while. It has been, we haven't had a lockup all week. I just locked up right now. Yep, it's locked. All right, give me just a second. Restart NinjaTrader. I'm going to run a clearcache.bat. So one of the things, get in the habit of, especially when you guys are having to restart or anything like that, go into your NinjaTrader 8, and we've created a bat file in our installer for you. It's called ALGOBOX New Clean High Priority Startup. Run that bat file. I know it's a mouthful for the bat file, but that will clear the cache and do a bunch of other things. Now what it doesn't do, it doesn't clear your database. You need to do that maybe, you don't have to do it once a week, but it's not a bad habit. But for sure, once a month, you need to clear that as well. All right, so we are coming back up here. Let's reconnect. Yeah, definitely one of those good habits there. Oh, did we get a 9.7 up here? I hope you guys, did y'all take that 9.7 short? Yeah, green rovered there.
Speed of YM55.
And that's the first AO after the big move up. I am missing multiples of these now. Good plays. So on the freeze lockup, I missed one, and now I missed two plays here. Not a lucky day for me. I want to chase that one so bad. You know, the first alpha omega after a big move up is usually a move to the highs, so I am going to at least toe in. Well, it wouldn't even let me catch a bid. Not gonna let me catch a bid. She wants to run without me. She's like, I'm not letting anybody in. Okay, she let me fill a little bit. So gonna add my stop, stick my stop back behind the cross. So oftentimes on a big move up off of kind of any level, first alpha omega ends up being a return to highs, and oftentimes goes even farther. So that's the idea here. Oh, it's going to let me get in even deeper, just a little bit more. Okay, I'll take it. Didn't fill my bid. That's a good sign for the up move. So we want to, there's the level right there that we want our first target, and then we'll see if we get any run off of it. We want it to get to that red line right here. That's our VL 2 and 3 right now, and maybe we get a run to P point. I don't know. Okay, fully filled me at 8. Put my stop back here behind the cross. Oh, I got gnarlied. Wow. Okay, well, rough morning of trading here so far. With a big straight leg down like that, you know my deal. I don't believe that, I'm not believing that leg. You know I'm looking for a fake out. So I am looking for the long here. I'm going to start building my long here. They're just re-engaging me on that. I do not believe straight legs. So looking for a trap. I'll add on a cross here. Did we get 4 segments? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Hoping we got a little 4LDT here. There's a little doggy head. Don't break down on me. Make a little doggy head. Oh, boo. I'll take a double cross reversal. I'm fine with that too.
Speed of YM60, double delta EAM on the 1.
Okay, breaking the double cross here. Got my finger over the half. There's 3 wise men. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna close it for the loss. 3 wise men with strong sell. Might be needing to, oh nope, 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 nope.
Double delta EAM on the 38.
Got greedy on that shark. Should have taken some off there. Y'all remind me later about my nasty greed here this morning. All right, I'm gonna kill it. Should have taken at least half there. So double cross the bottom of a zone there was enough to get some out of it, but nope, we're eating it. There's came up with the had the 3 wise men, ended up turning into a just double cross mess here. Hard to read. I do think we will accumulate here. We got a big cross right here, so I expect an accumulation, but I want to see if I can catch a good entry. I will try a GLR down here. We got a GLR into a diamond if we drop. Let's see how I could have read that better. 9.7.
Double delta E on the
Okay, there's a 17. Give it a shot there, but that could be some more continuation. That was only 1 ready up. There's 2 ready ups. All right, 2 ready ups coming in. I'll go a full position there on the 4s with a double ready up on the 4s with a 17 here.
Speed of YM80.
Looks like spillage. Up top on 4s, here's what I see here. Here's a double ready up. It's not as good as a triple, but I'm gonna see if there's any juice in it. Again, I'm gonna keep my stop tight here up underneath the 17.4 cross. Nope, I don't like it. I'm gonna reverse. I'm gonna get short. All right, I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna hold a short here. I am cruising for a bruising here, but this feels like one of those where we might just be getting sell-off Friday in this area. That 17.4 got a bunch of people on it, but that is a double ready up. I'll wait for a triple, and maybe we will spill all the way down here. Higher time frame. It looks like, I mean, we briefly for just a moment came and tapped that, and then all of a sudden we're just dropping out, and we are moderate sell right now. So we'll see if I can catch it all the way to a strong sell one more time, and hopefully not getting caught up inside of a trap here. There's a cross on the 1s, adding to position. Seeing if we can drop out a bit more before we get a 3rd ready up. But my eyes are right here. It's all eyes on for looking on. There's a 3 wise men, and we are moderate sell, bottom left.
YM61.
Yikes, turned into multi-cross. So just a moment ago, it looked like a perfect 3 wise men. Yikes, now it is a cross. Let's see if we get a dropout like a boss. I am going full regalia right here. See if we get some more dropouts. Or not. Just went strong sell. Started out as a 3 wise men, but now it is a cluster, and it could be a cluster reversal here. Aish.
DCDME on the 1.
Wow, all kinds getting involved here, but not a lot of volume in it. So let me see. A lot of clustering going on right there. Is this going to be a bottoming area?
Lower bands touching on the 38.
Yep. Double ready up was enough to make the big turn before. Probably is again, and I'm going to kick myself for that. Okay, likely a leg of hope here. I am half as confident as I was earlier, so I am halving up right here as we come back to my point of entry. As that is a straight leg down to look like a potential news at 10, 30 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, 30 seconds for news. All right, I'm just going to close up. Let's see. 20 seconds for the news shakeout here. I'm going to turn on full auto. I'm going to let the system do big 15s, and I've got to up my size and continuous. All right, here comes news here right now, 10 a.m. Okay, not much movement there. It's 40 seconds past the news event. And it has been, the story this morning for me has been great reads, poor execution. Thank you, Eli.
Double delta team on the 1.
Okay, first ready up on the lower time frame. Like a super PRZ, I can re-engage my short one more time here, see if we will get that fallout or not. I'm going to put stop real close here inside that PRZ, or right behind the PRZ. Here comes king timing right at S1. Oh, it's going to be close. Trying for the super PRZ. It is, I mean, I'm seeing strong sell over there, so you've got all 4 instruments to the short side. Nope, just not there. Wow, you don't see this very often. Trips on the 8s. I think we are going down. I'm about to draw, let's go none here, and I'm just going to start establishing a short. Here's a Gartley on king timing after the ready up. Still strong sell, so I'm not believing the up move.
Two lower bands touching 1138.
So first red held, second red held, crab up above. It's moving up too fast to believe the up move. So that is likely a fake out to the upside. That's the way that I am reading that right now. I've got those turned off. I do need to take a quick relief break. I'll be right back. But this is usually good luck. If I walk away, all of a sudden that's when everything happens. So you are welcome.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Okay, I am back, so I can see that my little walk away trick did not work today. So, just joking. All right, let's remove these zones before because they are currently not in play.
Double delta EM on the 4. Double delta EM on the 1.
It was a beautiful Richie trap on the 4s. So got the double ready up. Looking back on this one, I'm going to have to play this back for myself again to watch me continuously read this well and execute poorly. Right here, wanted to reverse. Got... I mean, I don't know. I just saw that as a... Could have sucked it back down farther. It's been one of those. There's a double ready up at the top, so hopefully this helps me out here, but still could have taken advantage. Even if this works out to the short side, I could have taken advantage of both. Like, I was calling this to the long side, then botched the execution, didn't run it. Then, now, I could have run this to the short side, which, hindsight being 2020. So, big picture perspective.
YM56.
Yeah, this looks like it can just continue its way down. It's a very strong march down. They pulled in a bunch up here on the... This is the 89. Huge area. The W, remember the other day we had that big W we drew in? I told you, like, you know, don't trade against that W. Well, now it's done. We got the big extra move there. So, the W finished out, and then afterwards, we usually feel... well, we've already come back, unfortunately, to the first gold line. I'm hoping we get all the way to the second gold line. That's what I mean, that would be an amazing way to end the week. Whether that occurs or not is to be seen. But we got the double ready up right here. That's making me feel a bit better about that position here. We'll see us start to break some green harmonics. If we broke this one before, so just wrecked right through that. But we need another one now to confirm whether this double ready up in a spot is it. But that's the indication that we've got a lot of retail offsides, and now they're ready to run it down. Good morning, Douglas. Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm just kicking myself for poor execution. Perfect reads here all morning, and several times of executions just not going well. Even on that 23.9, just missed the target by a hair. If I executed well, still could have made some out of it. Good read on a trap before this one, earlier in here. Poor execution, basically came away with a scratch trade instead of a win. Execution's on the way down, knowing that this could be a reversal. Even got a Richie trap. Old schooler right there. Got the Richie. Richie trap push up. So could have called it all the way up here. Then with the ready up, gotten it back the other way. Would have been nice to run it both ways. Just poor execution. The speed made it a little bit hard. It was too fast today. And then we went back to too slow. Crazy. 10:16 here on a Friday. The other one that really chaps my hide was the perfect 9 Enigma that shows up. System has not locked up all week, and then it locks up before, well, it's all that super speed that came in. And there was that perfect 9 reversal. Then I played this 12.2. That one was probably one of the only, well, poor execution. I still got in like way up here. But if I was there for the entry, because I came back online after it had already started moving up. So just, that was awful. So another that could have still gotten 10 or 15 ticks out of. But wanted to hold it out for it. Normally, that's going to break that high. That first alpha omega after move up, which again, because that did not, it really told me that shorts are on. So I'm trying to lay into the short side roll, and we'll see if that's going to continue or not. But it's been all the signs to me that we've potentially got a continued sell-off. Especially at this time of day. If this were the midpoint of the day, where you get a big midday shift around noon, I'd be less enthused about it.
Fear and Greed Index, 73 out of 100 equaling greed. And the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, also 73 out of 100 equaling greed. And looking at the VIX, currently down 2.51% at 18.62.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
How can I help you, my friend? Help you, my friend. All right, thank you, sir.
Double delta EAM on the 1.
Let's see, we got double ready ups on the 1s. It would be better if it was triples. One of them came with a cross. Two crosses on it now. On the 1s.
Double delta EAM on the 8th.
And we've got a 3 wise men with a, we went neutral and sell. Let's go. Let's get a 3 wise men chat. And a big roll tide.
China's Wang Yi says China is to fully resume dialogue and cooperation system with the UK.
Enigma long on the EM1.
So spot gold rises 1%, hit a record high at $2,718.93 per ounce.
Got to respect the Enigma. Okay, 2-minute warning to bottom of the hour, 10:30 coming up here.
Fib.em on the 8th.
Thirty seconds till the bottom of the hour. So big move is coming. Look at this. We've got a giant AO on the 8s. We got a green dot back behind it. So again, another one of those that have to gotta respect.
Amid election uncertainty.
I love how my OLED is... Oh, these OLEDs, man. I will never buy another OLED for a PC, ever. The fade pisses me off so much. Sitting there, it's like, oh, I'm getting darker and darker. I'm slowly... It's literally like visually trolling you.
Double delta EM on the 1.
So we might just pop back up here. See this cave dive bomb right here? So let's draw a white line right here. Yeah, so it might be coming right back up here to fill that in. All right, we're into the cave, and this is where I'm gonna go full max.
Double delta EM on the 1.
And filling it with the ready ups as well. Ready ups coming in on the 1s, and we just green rovered. On the Mac V. Well, Mac VU. Filling in the cave. Cool story, bro. That's a good way to say it. Yeah, it looks like it needs to drill into it, right? Like literally like spin and fight its way through that golden rope. I like that visual picture. Yeah, Yeah, and you know it has a hard time breaking through. It's like, and then boom, and then when it breaks, that'll be nice. Okay, there's the triple ready up. We have a Titanic zone formed. I mean, I almost want to say it doesn't get any better than that. But it doesn't get any better than that. Other than our entry, we could have gotten even better entry on this Titanic zone. So now it's just a slow, we're expecting a slow sink, right? Slow sink, and that's, oh, the most difficult part of the Titanic is the speed. The Titanic zone. TZ's in the chats.
Putin says Russia will expand energy cooperation with China.
Double delta EM on the 1. Lower bands touch on the 89.
All right, new bar on the 89. Top left. New sliver. Turn on the snooze fest.
Double delta EM on the 1.
Cave over there is getting filled up.
Enigma short on the EM1. J hook long EM on the 1.
If the drop is going to work, they've got plenty of people off sides now. This is, we just increased through, and it's not some monster number. So there they are. That's what's gotten caught behind the ready up. So that's what I'm betting on. Obi said, would you say we shouldn't expect it to get to T2 or T3 on that J hook since it's taking too long to fill T1? No, actually, when you're talking about down on the ones, so it filled T1 on the ones. The grind up, when in the grind, do not rewind. You need, yeah, well, it just showed up right now. 11.1 just showed up there on the ones on the Alpha Omega, and so that might be the end of that J hook on the ones. So coming down, if you're looking at the ones there, yeah. So J hook target one. Now that is probably your ender right there, right in front of the P point. Yeah, you want to see a spike where the big guys are, they got to exit their positions. So you want to see a spike of that. If it's grinding, just let it keep going until you see some kind of, any kind of cross, any kind of, yeah, basically a Flowmaster event. That's how I read those.
So China seeks more foreign financial institutions' investment.
The slowly sinking Titanic. Okay, we got a green rover. I gotta say, a green rover potential, obviously. Do you see the green rover? If you do, type a 1. If you don't know what we're talking about, type a 2. We'll see if we need to talk it through. Okay, so we got about 50-50. Yes, it's the opposite of Red Rover, exactly. Okay, how about if I circle it right here? Now repoll. Now do you see the Green Rover? Let's see who's been coming to actually we're gonna find out who's been coming to our chats, who's been coming to our live streams and who's not. Just kidding. One, if you see it, two, if you don't, and we'll see if we need to chat through it again.
Upper bands touching on the 38th. Double delta EM on the 8th. Double delta EM on the 1.
Monster 15.5. When was the last time you ever saw a 15.5 show up on... Hold on, let me take this off of always on top here for a second. So I can draw on it. When was the last time you ever saw a 15.5 come in on the 8s or anywhere on the MACV chart? Holy shnikes. It's coming. Yeah, not for a while. 15.5. I do see, actually I'm staring in there, there was an 18.5, slightly up at, where did that even come in? Actually just up above us, right at the P point. So if we tap that P point, that's right where a, we had an 18.5 there before. Okay, Green Rover is off. We came into neutral but did not go red. Man. Tricky Friday. At the same time, not really. I mean, it was such good reads there this morning. Early in, early out rules staring me in the face to remind me once again. This is why you early in, early out, Vinny. The easy stuff is in the morning, and then the afternoon is just harder, lower, slower, boo. So when we say Red Rover, let Vinny come over, how many of you guys ever played that game when you were a kid? Like, there's some people who maybe don't even know what that is. Let's see. If you know what the Red Rover game is, type a 1. If you don't know what the Red Rover game is because you never played it, type a 2. I'm curious, just for the people that we got here. Like, does that register with you guys? Do y'all know what that is? Picturing the, you know, arms linked together, holding arm in arm, and then somebody comes over, try to run through and break your arms, but you sling them back, or they break through. No, man, I don't know. We grew up in a different era, I tell you.
KBW Regional Banking Index falling 1 spot 4%.
Yeah, maybe there's some videos online of kids playing Red Rover. Do they even let kids play Red Rover anymore? It's probably... it's too dangerous for our kids today. We gotta slather them in Purell before they go outside. Yeah, I don't think they let them play dodgeball either. Dodgeball, man, that was my favorite. There's probably something weird about that one, you know, enjoying hurling balls at max speed while they cower in fear, trying not to get hit by it. There's probably something messed up about it. I love it. I woke up today and chose violence. You guys should hop over to Mike Schwartz's stream right now. He's sharing his Costa Rica drunk prostitute stories right now. Fun times. Sorry guys, I don't have any of those. You have to go hang out with Mike Schwartz to hear some of those. It's amazing to me how my gut instinct is always right. Doesn't matter how hard they hide it. I can even read through fake nice. Just saying. Lawyers ruined it. Funny. Oh, dude, American Gladiator. Forgot about that show. Man, that show was so awesome.
Upper bands touch EM on the 38th. DCDM EM on the 1. PM EM on the 4.
Since 1042, it's yeesh.
Upper bands touching on the 38. Divergence down EM on the 8th.
According to a UK government statement, UK Foreign Minister Lammy, in meeting with Chinese counterparts, set out that it is a necessity that the UK and China increase bilateral engagement. So JP Morgan forecasts China fiscal year 2024 GDP growth at 4.8% and 2025 GDP growth at 4.6% year-on-year, following the Q3 GDP data.
All right, I'm halving up here. I'm going down to a quarter position on this. Got Mike Schwartz room is over there, like all calling for shorts and whatnot. Dude, that means retail is looking for shorts here. That is not good. What's our time? We at 2 hours, so we're coming up on 2 hours here hanging out, but I am all the way to quarter position on that. I mean, if we just make a run here, we know like something big has come. That 15 showed up here, pushed it back up here, up into P point. We've got, you know, a lot of things showing reverse, but I've got retail sitting over here, you know, idiots in Mike Schwartz room being like, oh, it's tanking, it's gonna tank, it's gonna tank, it's gonna tank. Dude, I have seen this millions of times. I'd say millions, but thousands of times. Get everybody, like, everybody's thinking it's gonna tank or whatever, and all of a sudden this thing just, you know, runs. So I gotta shore up. It's Friday, one of the trickiest days in my opinion to trade as it is. No, now we just came in with a red dot, of course. So who knows? Broken clock, right twice a day. I don't know. Did Mike's room get smarter? I have my doubts.
Upper bands touching on the 38th.
Yeah, I see multiple people over there saying like, "Oh, there's luring in the buyers," and do. Yeah, they all think it's gonna short. I don't think so. I almost want to reverse and get long against the idiots. Wow, something is about to go. Look at this.
DCDMEM on the 1.
Oh, wait. I see someone named Thwong over there debating if I want to close out my MNQ long. I don't even know. I just want to be able to trade my techs, and the techs are telling me we should be able to short after this. This should have been all trapped all up in here. You know what? I have been right on my move every single step of the way here. Let's see, buy ask, let's go buy bid. And let's re-engage here and let's see. All right. We have been sitting here way too long. Time for stretch breaks. And we're going to find out. We got the ready up zone. I'm just trading the technicals. Yeah, I see Mike's room and, you know, want to trade against them, but I see they've got a mixed bag. Some people are long, some people are short, so it's not just all seeking one way, which tells me let's just play on the techs. And what do we have? We've got, yeah, we got a Titanic set up here. I'm going to shut them up. Mike can't stop talking, so I am, gonna let it ride there. We've got on ours, this is telling me we got a red dot in here, we got a divergence, we've got the red after the 15.5. Everything telling me that we are set up for a big short. We got the grind that should be driving this sucker down. I just don't think they want to make that easy. coming up to 11:26, 11:27. So the midday turning point. Still got like a half hour to wait around on that. We are at 2 hours in on this, and we will have to see how that plays. Let's see. Do we have any other questions around anything playing in? Probably should leave this one over here for now. I want to see that. I want to watch this area here. And there is a gap still down below that never got filled. So a lot of reasons to hold in on that. At the same time, I mean, 89 is just sitting there slow climbing, and those are dangerous to play against. I can see it both directions here. Too slow to know. Medusa effect is kicking in here. And yeah, I need an eyeball break here. Some people were asking, is the $24.99, how long is that going? It's 3 days. So it's through Sunday. On Sunday, it will go up to $29.97. Still a pretty good deal. But on Sunday, it will be $29.97. Only time to get the $24.99. Lifetime, everything, all included, including full auto. It's a 3-day only event to celebrate ALGOBOX Stocks STX version getting released on November 1st. Cool. I see people already dropping off. We're down like half the people already left. Thanks for hanging out. For me, Pippi, Robbie, Lunchroom, Mod Squad, Curtis G, and Eddie B, I am sending out the big H-Town. See ya.
The old adage where, you know, the individual investor doesn't have a chance because the institutional investor has better technology, better information, and, you know, more money and better opportunity, I don't think it's real anymore. I think the edge is on the individual investor because they're small, they're nimble, they can trade, they can use they have better front-end technology.
Don't waste your time. Leave the technical analysis to us. You just play the game.
Double Delta team on the one.
Forex is littered with crooks, black hat guys, all this kind of shifty characters and companies trying to extract money from your pocket and stick it into theirs. And one of the things that they do is operate these Forex signals.
DCDM on the one.
Delta 5 long, look for long, harmonic pattern. Pick up, one down, on free. Order filled. Target filled.
Audio Jungle.